We throw stones such as being harsh with the truth. But my friends, I'm here to tell you today, it's time for the Church of Jesus Christ to quit throwing stones. It's time for us to lay these stones down. Because these stones have done a lot of damage to people. They've left marks on people. And forget the old adage, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. No, no. You can hurt somebody with a stone, and that bruise will heal. But those words can haunt people the rest of their lives. Ask me. Ask me the number of people I've counseled, I've talked to. And somebody told them they were stupid. So guess what? They started believing, so they started doing what stupid people do. What about those people who their parents said, you'll never amount to anything? And they follow that path. What about those people that have looked at somebody because they were dressed in a way they didn't like and passed the judgment on? What about? What about through the years here at Community? The number of people that I can tell you right now, I can rattle names just like that, who are getting free from alcohol and drugs. But they went back to it. Listen, church, those people could be you. They could be your children. Those people don't need a judge. They need a friend. They need a friend. They need a friend. Because how many of us haven't fallen before? How many of us haven't been successful in something we tried to stop doing before? You see, instead of putting them down and saying, here they go again, we'll never make it, we need to be those people. I want to be that kind of pastor with that outstretched hand and say, come on, I want to help you get back up. Because see, I've seen people hooked on drugs and alcohol. I've seen people hooked on gossip. I've seen people trapped in the throes of homosexuality. I've seen people in destructive patterns. And you see, you coming by today and dropping your rock in that basket and saying, I won't do that anymore, you hadn't done anything. See, the heart of the matter, not preaching law but grace, the heart of the matter has got to be changed. Today, if you're tired of throwing rocks, and you know what, it's a given. I'm not going to ask any hands because I'm not going to make any liars out of anybody. But every single person in here throws rocks. Some people throw them like this. Handfuls. Like a machine gun. Talking about assault weapons. These are some right here, amen? But you see, when you get to the throne of grace and ask God to forgive you, and ask Him to change your heart, and ask Him to take the reason for throwing stones away from you, then you can lay your stone down. And guess what? You don't have to pick it up anymore. Because you didn't do it. He did it. Do you get it? You see, we're always preaching, churches are, and I grew up under that legalism. Don't do this, don't do that. Quit this and quit that. You know, you can say it's like a New Year's resolution. You know, usually within the first week, those things are broken. They're like the Ten Commandments, they're broken. But the thing is, when you ask Him to change your heart, how many people have walked in churches, Christian churches, because they look different, because they didn't act the same way? People toss their stones at them. Toss their stones at them. And they say, if that's Christianity, I don't want it. I don't ever want this place to be that way. Ever. You know what? I'd pray God will send us the most bizarre people in here. He has. Look around. Starting with me. He has. He has. But listen, in the early days, man, little did I know, here I was, green as a gourd, and you know my testimony, I stay away from all the worldly stuff, and then God, I thought, man, this is some kind of joke, because, you know, God thrust me into the ministry in Midtown at that time. Man, we had, where's my wife? She can verify, and a few of you were here with me in those early days. Man, we would never know. People come in with their hair standing straight up. You know, the pictures on the cartoons and stuff and the movies when somebody sticks their finger in a light socket. I mean, their hair was, and then all different colors and stuff. And I mean, I have seen every kind of piercing and tattoo. The only one that got my attention, and y'all will remember this, Patrick McKee, was a guy that came in that time, and he looked like the wolf man. That's fine about that. But that brother had a bone in his nose. And that's the only one that got my attention just a little. But you know what? That brother needed somebody to reach your arms around him and hug on him. That brother needed somebody to affirm him right where he was. You see, we got it wrong. We want to change and we'll love him. Where do you see that in the Word? Jesus took them like they were. How many of y'all are glad He takes us just like we are? Come on, man. He takes us just like we are. And then He cleans us up. And then when He cleans us up, we don't look like each other. We look like Him. Because He's not wanting to make you a clone. He's wanting to be Jesus through you. You're a masterpiece. You're a work of art. So you're not like anybody else. So Jesus just wants to be Jesus through you. But today, He's saying, I want to change your heart so you lay your stone down. And I'm sure every one of us in here would admit it's time for us to quit throwing stones. Because you see, the one characteristic that we're above everything else, the characteristic, the birthmark we're to be known by, is love. Love. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love suffers long. Love is not rude. It's not self-seeking. It's not arrogant. It's not boastful. It's not proud. Faith, hope, and love. These three